I'm Kasha Thompson, and welcome to Cabarrus This Week. We're at Hickory Ridge Elementary in Harrisburg, one of two Cabarrus school facilities scheduled to open for the first time this year. We're just days away from the start of a new school year. In Cabarrus County, we have two separate school districts, each with a different approach to instruction amid the COVID-19 pandemic. While Kannapolis City Schools has opted for a Plan B schedule that mixes in-school and virtual learning, Cabarrus County Schools is going with Plan C, an all-virtual schedule. Hickory Ridge Elementary Principal Adrienne Perry and her staff are preparing for virtual instruction with the added challenge of uniting a new school community. We learn how they're preparing and what students can expect in the first few weeks of school. From the district level, Coordinator for School Social Work and Mental Health, Amy Jewell, shares tips to help students and parents address the complex struggles and fears they face going into this unique school year.
We have been in the process of really making sure that we're following district protocols and safety protocols, all the while we are opening this brand new school, organizing classrooms and getting all the workrooms set up, and then you add the extra layer of making sure the community's involved and that they know what's going on. I mean, obviously they want to be here at school, they want to see what's happening, they want to see children, but we also want to make sure that we're keeping everyone safe.
We've really had some time since March to be able to put resources together. We feel very prepared to be able to provide virtual services, to see our kids through the digital platform, and to really provide a lot of support to families.
Students will be learning with their teachers for a good portion of the day with their class and classmates and doing instruction, right, and learning. And then there'll be a portion of the day to where they'll get to do small groups virtually.
We know how they can learn best. We know what their signs are when they need breaks. It's okay to ask for some additional help and support at this time, and we're here for you. And so if parents need those resources, I would really encourage them to reach out to their school social worker, psychologist, or counselor.
Just helping to ensure that their kids are logged on each day with their classroom and doing the activities with the teacher.
Everybody misses the kids so much.
You feel it in your heart, you feel it in your gut, like you just want kids to see that, the excitement that you feel.
We can't wait to see you back.
There have been a lot of difficult decisions leading up to this point, and there are many more to come. We're so grateful to the teachers and administrators who are rising to the challenge. Your students, your parents, and the community are here to support you. Have a great first day. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nearly 30 years of research shows that comprehensive syringe services programs are safe, cost-effective, and cost savings. They don't increase illegal drug use or crime, and they play an important role in reducing the transmission of viral hepatitis, HIV, and other infections. Cabarrus Health Alliance Substance Use Program Manager Kristen Klingelsmith shares how local syringe service program is working to create a safe and healthy Cabarrus County.
We needed to figure out how to reduce disease, how to reduce death, and ultimately figure out a place where people could bring syringes and dispose of them safely at Cabarrus Health Alliance. We also provide them helpful resources and tools that can help them get connected to resources like treatment, detox, housing needs. All they have to do is come into the care center located at Cabarrus Health Alliance. There's going to be some enrollment information that they're going to have to fill out, and then the peer support specialist is going to talk them through their needs. They're going to talk through what their addiction looks like, where they're at in that process, and then the peer support specialist is going to spend some time with them setting goals. A peer support specialist is someone who has lived experience with substance use and/or mental health, so they've been on the journey before, they know what it takes, and they're able to provide that type of guidance to our individuals that come to the program. And we want it to be a place where people can come and get the supplies they need to reduce disease and reduce death, but we also want them to have a safe space that they can come to ask questions that they may not traditionally feel comfortable speaking to a provider about. Since we started in 2017, we have enrolled over 800 individuals into our program. There was definitely a need to expand. We're located in Kannapolis, so now we also have a site at Trinity United Church of Christ in Concord. Success for us looks like somebody coming into our program and leaving better than when they came in. And that's absolutely the goal that we have every day that we see these individuals. We want to be able to provide them the tools, the resources, and the support that they need so they have everything that they're going to need to move forward in embracing a healthier lifestyle.
If you could benefit from the wide range of offerings provided through the Syringe Services Program, call the Cabarrus Health Alliance, 704-920-1126. On August 6th, officials marked the start of construction on the county's new courthouse. The ceremony made a bit of history on its own. It was the county's first virtual groundbreaking. The event featured a live painting presentation by Clearwater Artist Studios oil painter Kevin Harris. As Harris puts the finishing touches on his courthouse rendering, county leaders and courthouse partners shared remarks on the project. Let's learn a little more about Harris, who joins us from his Clearwater studio.
My name is Kevin Harris. I'm originally from the Washington, D.C. area. I migrated to the North Carolina area back in 2010. I always like to challenge myself. So when she approached me with this, I was like, yeah, absolutely. I always want to be a part of anything community-based that puts artists out there. One of the things that drives me as an artist is not necessarily the recognition of myself, but the recognition of the work. It's for the work to be recognized in a public space in that way, specifically in a county building, in a government building. I use a lot of palette knife in my work. It's kind of my signature style. I'll use this in the application of paint. I prefer it a lot of times over a brush because it gives the painting more of a texture feel. I wanted it to be not necessarily a realist painting, but more of a feeling type of painting, a painting that you can look at and tell that the artist took his time, that you can see texture, you can kind of see the folds. One of my goals as an artist would be to paint one of the presidential portraits to hang in the White House. One of my mentors growing up was Simi Knox out of the Washington, D.C. area, and he painted the portraits of the Clintons that now hangs in the White House, and I always said that I wanted to do that one day.
Thanks, Kevin. It's a beautiful piece. Generations to come can view Harris's work as a permanent installation in the new courthouse, which is scheduled to open in 2023. That's our show for this week. Thanks to all of our guests, and most importantly to you for joining us. You can learn more about these and other topics in our weekly newsletter. To sign up, go to cabarruscounty.us, type newsletter in the search bar, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Cabarrus County. See all of our other programs, including Pam's Kitchen, Historical Moments, and more, streaming live at cabarruscounty.us/CavcoTV or by downloading the ScreenWeave app for Roku and Apple TV. Until next time, remember the 3 W's. Wear a face covering when you're around others and social distancing is not possible. Wait at least 6 feet apart when standing in line. Wash your hands frequently and for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. Thanks. Have a great week. Take care.